Let's imagine that an eagle's egg somehow ends up in a henhouse by accident. What happens is that the hen will hatch that egg along with her own eggs in the henhouse. There will come a moment when the chicks will hatch, and the little eagle will be born too. That hen will take care of the eagle as if it were her own chick. In the hen's mind, it is her chick. She will teach it how to peck, how to eat worms, how to eat bugs, and how to eat leftover food. She will teach it everything. Everything that a hen needs to know to be a proper hen. So, this eagle that is born in the hen house where there is no nest will never realize that it is different from the others. It will think it is just like the other chicks, and it will grow up with the chicks. It will learn the routine of a chick, of a hen. It will peck. It will stay only in the hen house, confined to the limits of the hen house. It will certainly not fly. It will certainly think it is a hen instead of an eagle. Now, the question I want to ask you is this: is it an eagle or is it a hen? It is an eagle. The big issue is that it does not know it is an eagle. And besides not knowing it is an eagle, it has adopted the habits of a hen. It is protected by the henhouse system. Because after all, the henhouse provides guaranteed food, safety from predators, and no need to hunt. It has its survival assured within the henhouse, even if, in the end, it might end up being eaten. So, this eagle, at some point in its life, might look up at the sky and see an eagle flying. It is possible that deep inside, it feels a pull, because it knows deep down that something is off. Because in reality, it is an eagle. It is not a hen. This story speaks volumes about our identity, about who we are. Who we are does not depend on the system. Who we are does not depend on what we possess. Even if society gives you more value, and maybe gives me much more value today for everything I have achieved than at that time when I was riding a train. But the great truth is that there, when I was in the crowded train, heading to work, I was already an eagle. I already had my identity. My value has always been the same. Absolutely nothing has changed. Similarly, your value does not change at all. The big question is what you want to be. Do you want to be an eagle or do you want to be a hen? This self-esteem is essential for you to stand out. It is essential for you not to be just another face in the crowd. Our way of being influences our financial results. What we do is a consequence of all the values that we hold inside us. What are your role models? Are your role models grounded, on the wall, or soaring high in the sky? Time only moves forward. The clock only moves forward. Time that has passed is time that is gone. That's why we can't waste time and must use it creatively. Time never comes back. What will we invest the most precious currency in the world, which is our time, in? Many people, at this very moment, would pay billions, maybe trillions, to have one more second. And do you know what? Not everyone here has just 1 second. We have years ahead of us. Life is one, and time does not return. Time is extremely valuable. Do you know why? Because imagine the richest person in the world is terminally ill with cancer. How much money do you think they would pay to have 5 more years of life? All the money in the world. But do you know what? All the money in the world can't buy even one more day. If all the money in the world can't buy even one more day, why do we give away our time so freely? We give our time to people, to things, to situations that do not deserve a second of our time. Am I really going to watch this movie? Seriously, do you think I am really going to watch 7 seasons of this series? Is this series going to make me a better person? Seriously? Is this series going to make me a better man? Or is this series going to encourage me to deceive my friends, to cheat on my partner, to be a person with less integrity? So, is this series that I'm going to... Dude, imagine a series that has 50-minute episodes. There are series where each season has 14 episodes. And there are series with 8 seasons of 14 episodes each. Do the math. Dude, you lost about 3 months without sleeping. You simply cross it off those months from your calendar like, wait, let me see when I'm going to give up. No, I don't want to have lived through August, September, or October. erase them from my life. That's it. And then, when you get to the end, you say, I didn't want to have another week. But you had it. You had it, bro. But you wasted it. Know that today is the first minute of a new life. Time can't be selected back and forth, right? But we can choose back and forth. You can't choose to live the first minute in the final minute. There's no way. When you reach the final minute, it's over. It's over. No, let's extend it a bit. I know the time is new, but in the timeline of life, it doesn't work that way, man. When the clock strikes that final moment, it's over. There's no more. I'm going back. No, you can't go back. This has to be our daily focus. When we open our eyes, this has to be the first question. Where am I going to invest my time? If you buy a round-the-world trip that starts in a month, I guarantee you that Monday is going to be more exciting. 30 days to go, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 days until the trip. Young people, please listen to me. If you have goals for the future, your present will be more exciting because you are counting down to your journey in 30 days, 29 days, 28 days. If you don't have any future plans, then destructive habits might take over. Every drug addict I've met, and I have met many in my time as a doctor, has lost sight of their future. They don't think about tomorrow. They live only for today. Those who only think about today are not going to care about using drugs like cocaine, marijuana, or heroin because they have lost their perspective on the future. Your future is full of possibilities and remains unknown until you decide what it will be. And I suggest you focus on the future because that's where you'll spend the rest of your life. Once upon a time, there was a writer who lived by the sea. He would take walks on the beach every morning and evening and write at night. One morning, while walking on the beach, he saw a young man from a distance who seemed to be dancing in the sand. This piqued his curiosity, so he got closer. As he approached, he realized the young man wasn't dancing. The young man was throwing things into the ocean. He asked the young man what he was doing. The young man replied that the tide was low, the sun was hot, and the starfish stranded on the sand were dying. He was throwing them back into the ocean. The writer pointed out that there were miles and miles of beach and countless starfish. He said that throwing a few back into the ocean wouldn't make a difference. The young man picked up another starfish, threw it into the sea, and said, "I made a difference to that one." Everything matters when it comes from the heart.